Let's talk about something that surrounds us every day, whether we like it or not. Celebrity culture. Celebrities are everywhere. They're on our TVs, phones, social media feeds, even popping up in the news for things that have nothing to do with their actual careers. But how did we get here? Why are we so fascinated by people we don't even know personally? And what does all this attention actually mean for us? Today, let's explore the impact of celebrity culture on our lives, our values, and maybe even our view of the world. First off, we need to ask ourselves, what exactly is celebrity culture? Is it just about famous people, or is there more to it? Celebrity culture is not just about knowing who the hottest star on the red carpet is. It's the constant buzz around them, the fascination with their every move, their style, their love lives, their feuds with each other, and everything else that surrounds them. It's almost as if we're following a real-life soap opera, but with people who are famous for one reason or another, like their talent, their personality, or simply for being famous. Now, celebrity culture isn't exactly new. If we go back to the golden age of Hollywood, we'll see that stars like Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, and James Dean were adored, even idolized. But back then, fans would admire them from afar, catching a glimpse in a movie or a magazine. Today, however, we have instant access to their lives. We can follow celebrities, get notified every time they post, and watch their daily lives unfold in real time. They're not just celebrities. They're like characters in a show we're binge-watching every day. And thanks to social media, they're no longer these untouchable icons, they're right in our feeds, talking directly to us, which creates this illusion of personal connection. But here's where it gets interesting. Why are we so interested in them? What is it about celebrities that pulls us in? Psychologists believe that part of it has to do with something called parasocial relationships. A parasocial relationship is a one-sided relationship where one person feels like they know another, even though the other person is unaware of their existence. When we watch interviews, follow their social media, or see a movie, we feel like we're getting to know these people, even if they've never met us. This feeling of connection can be surprisingly powerful. It's almost like we're friends with them, even though, deep down, we know that we're not. So what's the harm, right? Having a little escapism, some fun admiring fashion, beauty, or talent. Well, while it can be harmless entertainment, celebrity culture also has a few more serious effects on our values, our goals, and even our sense of self. For one, think about beauty standards. Celebrities, with access to the best makeup artists, stylists, and sometimes plastic surgeons, often set beauty trends. And because we're constantly exposed to these polished images, we may start to believe that these standards are normal. We forget that many of the photos we see have been edited or filtered, creating unrealistic expectations that can impact our self-esteem. In fact, studies have shown that constantly seeing these idealized images can lead to issues like body dissatisfaction, especially among young people. Then, there's the question of wealth and lifestyle. Celebrities often showcase luxury, the big mansions, designer clothes, flashy cars, exotic vacations. While some people enjoy it for what it is, others might start feeling that their own life isn't good enough. We begin to compare, and comparison is rarely helpful. Think about it. We're comparing our lives to those of people who are among the top earners in society, who often have teams of people helping them look and live their best. And this can create an illusion that we should be aiming for similar lifestyles, even if those lifestyles are totally unrealistic for the average person. One of the fascinating effects of celebrity culture is the way it influences our goals and ambitions. For instance, in the past, people may have aspired to become doctors, teachers, engineers, careers that they saw around them in their community. But now, with the rise of influencer culture, many young people are dreaming of becoming famous themselves. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok have created a whole new kind of celebrity, where regular people can become stars. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's interesting to see how the aspiration to be famous is now seen as a career path on its own. For some, being known has become the goal, sometimes even more than what they're known for. But there's also a positive side. Many celebrities use their platforms to promote good causes, raise awareness for important issues, and encourage positive changes in society. Think of celebrities who speak out about mental health, environmental issues, or equality. When someone famous shares their story, it can have a huge impact. It reaches millions of people who might not have paid attention otherwise. And because fans feel connected to these celebrities, their messages can be incredibly powerful. For example, when a beloved celebrity opens up about their mental health struggles, it can make fans feel less alone in their own struggles. It's like they're using their fame for a good cause, which is a refreshing twist on celebrity culture. And then we have the phenomenon of cancel culture. With social media, people can now hold celebrities accountable in ways they couldn't before. If a celebrity says or does something controversial, fans and critics alike can quickly share their opinions, sometimes leading to the celebrity being cancelled. Cancel culture is controversial because it can sometimes lead to genuine accountability, but it can also feel like a harsh, unforgiving judgment on someone's entire career for one mistake. This is a part of celebrity culture that reflects how much influence we give celebrities and how quickly public opinion can change. The influence of celebrity culture also affects our attention spans. With the constant updates, news, and gossip, it's easy to get caught in the cycle of always needing to know the latest. Who's dating who? Who's wearing what? And who's involved in the latest drama? This constant influx of information can sometimes distract us from our own lives, goals, and relationships. Celebrity news is interesting, but when it becomes all-consuming, it can become more than just entertainment. It can start to feel like a priority, taking time away from things that actually matter to us on a personal level. In the end, celebrity culture isn't all good or all bad. It's a mix. It has its upsides, like giving us something entertaining, introducing us to new ideas, or even inspiring us in various ways. But it's also important to be aware of its downsides. It can lead to unrealistic expectations, make us compare ourselves to others, and sometimes even distract us from what's really important in our lives. The key is balance. It's okay to enjoy celebrity culture, to watch the movies, follow their social media, and even enjoy the occasional gossip. But it's also important to remember that these people, with their curated lives, don't represent the whole picture. So, next time you're scrolling through Instagram, catching up on celebrity news, or watching an interview, just take a moment to ask yourself, how much of this is real, and how much of it is just for show? Remember, celebrities are people too, with teams working to create the perfect image. And while it's fun to follow along, the real star of the show should be you, your goals, your values, and your life. Celebrity culture may influence us, but at the end of the day, we're the ones who decide what to do with that influence. Whether it's using it as inspiration or just enjoying it as entertainment, remember to keep your own life in the spotlight.